Let me see what it says on. Oh, okay. Um, this is weird because I pressed the button to broadcast. It says it's broadcasting, but when I search on TSWS, it doesn't say that it actually is broadcasting. So that's weird. Let's try this. Oh, okay. There. Oh my goodness, it is live. All right, all right. I'll try to remember my settings for audio, just in case my voice is too low. All right, so this is my stream for Football Manager. Uh, Essentially, I'm just trying to maybe share out a bit of why I even like this game, if you can even call it that, because not everyone thinks it's a game. Um, I'm addicted to it. So starting a new career, right? For everyone's, uh, for anyone curious. So I don't wanna start midway and then no one understands what's happening. So I'm going to just talk about the game as if whoever's watching doesn't even know what's going on. All right. So obviously you know what football is. I'm not gonna explain what freaking football is. This is you can get a choice to pick if you're gonna be an club head coach, right? So for like your Real Madrid's, Barcelona's, etc., or an international head coach. So you get to pick a country, right? Like Nigeria. Shout out to Taye Talks. Uh, is this South Africa? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oshes. I could coach South Africa, but sadly they don't have Mozambique, which is the country that I'm from. So it is what it is. But this is FM 2020. I'm pretty sure 24 has it, but I don't have 24. I will be getting 25 when it comes out. Oh, they do have Angola though. All right, so other choices: club and international coach. So you get to pick two teams and manage two clubs, or if you're feeling really adventurous, you can start off unemployed and then hope for the best, essentially. Rachie, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you with your popcorn. It has to be a tutorial because we are uncivilized Kevin monkeys who don't understand management. I got you, man. I got you. All right, all right. So I'll explain it. I'll explain management. I won't explain the sport of football itself. So stuff like offside and whatever. But if you have any questions, because I will just like run through the stuff that I assume everyone is aware of, right? So like your financial management of your club, etc. I'll just run through that. But if you need like a nuanced take on it or whatever, then feel free to ask away, and I will do my best to answer. And if I'm not sure, right? If I'm not sure how to like what the response is, we'll do some research together. Cause like I don't assume that I'm this super aficionado of everything uh, gaming or financial gaming related. Anyway, I am not fucking crazy. I'm sorry for the French. I'm not insane. I'm not going to pick unemployed. All right, we can do that later. I will pick a club, and what country should I go to, Richie? What country do you want me to manage in? Let's start off with the continent. I'm gonna give you like some impetus here. Do you want me to start in Europe, North America, ill, South America, not bad, not bad, Europe, creme de la creme, Asia, not bad. Africa, also not bad. But why do we only have South Africa? There's other leagues in Africa. North Korea, do they have North Korea in Football Manager? Sadly, sadly, we don't have North Korea, Reggie. Dude. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Okay, let's be serious for 5 seconds, Reggie. Give me a realistic country. Give me a realistic country. Where do you want me to start managing? I'm curious because if I'm being honest, right? Every time I manage in Football Manager, and this is like a tradition of mine, I always start at my favorite team in Brazil, Palmeiras, right here. This is this is this is my safe spot right here, and I'll break it down to you. So why it's my safe spot. So what happens in the Brazilian league? It's very different from what happens in a lot of other leagues. So most leagues, when the league starts, it just fucking starts. Right? Sorry again. Sorry for the French. Most leagues, when they start, they just start. The Brazilian league have like a conference, right, where they play within their state. Essentially, if you're American, that's what they do. They play within their state, and then they get into the real league. So the advantage there, when I'm starting a Football Manager, the advantage with starting in the Brazilian league, apart from the fact that Palmeiras is my my favorite team, I found this out because I went straight for Palmeiras. What happens is I get to test out lots of tactics, and my job is not on the line with the conference play. Because what happens in the conference is that it's a league of like 20, 30, no, 20 teams, but essentially it's me and another four teams that are actually good. Everyone else is kind of bad. So I get time to like tweak settings and positions and doing all types of stuff with tactics. So that's why I almost always start in Brazil. But I'm curious, where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start in Brazil or maybe Argentina? I've never coached in Argentina. I hear Boca Juniors is decent. There's Independiente, River Plate. That's not bad. Ooh, Rosario Central. So I'm gonna dox myself a little bit, but everyone already has my name and surname on social media. So whatever. My surname is actually Rosario, so I would be playing for a team that's named after my surname. Sorry, coaching a team. All right, Rachie, you're taking too long. You're taking too long. So what I'm going to do is let me be crazy. Let me be crazy. Let me coach a team in. Wait, where's Japan? There's no Japan? What? I just assumed that there was a Japanese league. I wanted to go Yasuke in the Japanese league. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hmm. All right. So, Reichi, you gone silent on me, so I'll do what I know. I'm going to coach Weeb Free League. What the hell is the Weeb Free League? Oh, okay. So no Japan. All right, cool. So I'm going. I'll go with Palmeiras. Slovakia. Is the Slovakia on this thing? Oh my God, there's a Slovakian league. Jesus Christ, Richie, why are you doing this to? Oh, Slovakia. Who should I pick? I don't. And the worst part about these countries, like I don't even know which one's the good team. Like which one's the good team? I don't know what's the good team in Slovakia. Ah. All right, let's just go with the logos. Let's see who's got the nicest logo. Um, I would say these guys have a gangster logo. Trenching. I think Trenching have a very nice logo. Imagine they turn out to be like the worst team in the league. That's all I need at this point. Trenching. All right, all right. We're going with trenching. It's not clickbait, Big Mad Mo. I'm literally just I'm playing a game. It's called Football Manager. All right, there we go. So here it's loading game database. It's gonna load a whole bunch of stuff. What's the point of managing the strongest team? It's freaking Slovakia, Raichi. Even if I take the strongest team, I'm just gonna get destroyed. Like, there's no way I'm even gonna make it to the Champions League or anything at this point. It said football, damn it. Oh, he's got jokes. He has jokes. All right, all right. Okay. So what happens here, right? This is soccer. No, no. It literally says football manager. Cope and seethe, my brother. Cope and seethe. Anyways, so Richie, as I was saying, here you get to pick like the leagues that you want to be active, right? So, for example, I'm coaching in Slovakia. Obviously, I get the leagues that are active is Slovakia, and I don't get the option to turn it off, right? But there's other leagues as well, and the advantage here, why this is useful is I can buy players from here, I can sell players. Or actually, selling doesn't matter. People that leagues that are not active can still come buy your players, but you can buy players from the active leagues over her, and I can get like job offers, and I can go and work in these places if I do well in Slovakia. On this side, right? I hope you can see the mouse. On this side, you get to pick the approximate player count. So the amount of players on your database. Obviously, I'm not going with small because that means there'll be less players. There'll be less players to pick from, right? But seriously, what do you do in this game? I always wanted to know. Big Mad Mo, get yourself some popcorn. Get yourself some popcorn, cause I'm here to sort that out. The football manager will not be a mystery to anyone on TSWS. Uh, Hopefully by the end of the show today. If not, we'll have to move it to next week Tuesday, or maybe I'll freaking stream on Friday before the podcast. Then I'll stream on Saturday, etc. Like, this is a game that, like, I could play this every day, all the time. I don't even care. This is going to last like a Captain Tsubasa episode. Big Man Mo, we are a Loke 7 Academy to learn about it. Sit down, my young Padawans. Get comfortable. Anyways, as I was saying, so on this side, you get to pick the size of the database. The reason why it's important to pick the largest possible database is because if you pick a small database of players, right? This is the estimated game speed. If you pick a small database, the game speed will be fast in terms of when you're simulating from one day to the next, but you will have less players to buy, and even when you send scouts out, you're going to have less options, right? I got a nice drive home, so let's get it. Nice, nice. Now we can finally make educated slang toward toward football manager. All right, all right. Okay, so here we go. Large database, obviously. See, the estimated game speed just lost 1 star, but it's still very fast according to this over here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that these leagues, I don't need the second divisions of these leagues. I just want like the creme de la creme of like the Hungarian, Polish, and all these other leagues, right? But now I'm going to add more leagues because I don't want to be limited, right, to just these guys. I would like the option to get a job somewhere bigger, right? because I'm assuming I'm gonna do well. Oh my god, imagine if I get fired live on stream in like 2 or 3 weeks and everyone's watching. I'll never live that shit down. Anyways, so the countries that I'd like to add so I can possibly go and coach is England, obviously, right? France, Germany, Greece. I would like to coach Olympia. Ooh, Holland. Holland would be nice. Iceland, Ireland, Israel. Nope. Italy. Yes. Northern Ireland. No. Norway. Portugal. That would be nice. Romania, Russia. No. Scotland. Yeah. Celtic would be nice. Serbia. Spain. What will be the coach's name? Oh, we will get there, Raichi. You and Big Mad Mo, like I'll give you guys the option to pick. Like Raichi, you can pick his first name. Big Mad Mo, you can pick the surname. So you guys, you start cooking. Start cooking. Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, no. South America, I'd like to, if I got the opportunity to go to Brazil, that would be nice. Argentina, obviously, that would be nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, confirm. Now watch how much the game speed goes down. Watch this, guys. God damn! From 5 stars to 1.5 stars, I may have picked too many leagues, fellas. But so to bring the speed back up, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just pick the first divisions of all these leagues because the issue, a lot of see, it's already going up again. The issue is most of those leagues, they automatically chose like all the leagues, the first division downwards, and I don't want that. I just want like the best league only. All right, so Eredivisie, Hungarian, Serie A. I only want Serie A. Poland, yes. Portuguese, I only want okay. Spanish division, I only want. Shit, it's still just two. Okay, I think 2 stars is fine. I think 2 stars is fine. Yeah, I think 2 stars is fine. Big Man Mo says now keep it. Keep what, bruv? Keep what? What are we talking about? I'm kind of lost. Anyways, so here at the bottom you get the option to use fake players and stuff. I never picked this option. Do not use real fixtures. Yes, I want random fixtures. Do not add key stuff. I do want key stuff added, so I'll just leave that. Add players to playable teams. That's also fine. I'll just leave it there. Disable first window transfer activity. No, I want to be able to buy players. Dude, I'm going to be in so many trouble. Big Man Mo says keep all the leagues. Dude, did you not see the speed, bro? We're just going to be looking at the loading bar. We're gonna what I did was, right, I did keep all the leagues. I just removed like the lower divisions of each league. So like in basketball, in basketball, like no matter how bad the Charlotte Bobcats get, they'll never get relegated to the G League. In football, you do get relegated to the G League, and teams from the G League would get promoted to the NBA, essentially. So what I did was I just removed the G League. This is why you have a great gaming PC to load faster. Clearly, I don't have a great gaming PC, Raichi. There's no need to get personal and hurt my feelings. All right? Disable player attribute masking. So what happens with player attribute masking is when you're doing scouting, right? When you're scouting a player, many times what will happen is you won't be able to see all of the player's abilities. So their acceleration, their concentration, their creativity, etc. For me, I feel like selecting this, and this is just like a me thing. If you guys, or if anyone else clicks on this box, that's up to them. For me, this feels a bit like cheating because scouting is half of what Football Manager is. It's going out and looking for players and trying to, figure out who can do what, who's good at what, and whatever. And then also after you buy the player, it's kind of exciting, you know? It's almost like opening a pack of Pokemon cards where you're kind of not 100% sure what you're going to get. All right. Yes, players do have creativity. Rachie, I will get to that part. Don't worry, I'll get there. So I don't select this to disable player attribute masking. I like the attribute masking. It adds a bit of randomness to transfer purchases. Prevent control of teams with head coaches in place, whatever. Prevent use of in-game, okay, whatever. All right, so now we get to pick where the season starts. I almost never mess with this. I just let it start where where the default is, right? So let's go. Start game. It says here you have selected 18 leagues from 17 nations with a large database. The game will start in Slovakia in June 2019. Start game. All right. Now watch how long it takes to load this motherfucker. I need to figure out how to add music to my streams via what is this app called? GeForce Experience. I think it would be an interesting thing to try and figure out how to put music there. What's this? A guy bought huge X-ray scanner on eBay to see the Pokemon cards before opening. What? Reggie, for real? Is that like is that like not a crime? That feels like a crime. I'm curious. That feels like a crime. Mass Effect background music. Yeah, yeah. I've got lots of ideas of what to play in the background. I'm just not sure how to get the music to play with GeForce Experience. Um, is there anything in the settings? Connect, keyboard, shortcuts, highlights, audio. Let's see audio. System, microphone. Okay, there's nothing here about music. Video capture, notifications. All right, there's nothing here about music. What's up with the internet? Ain't Texas got great internet? This the speed, right? Big Mad Mo. The speed of this is actually not based on internet. This is about the processing power of the laptop. That's what I was telling you. There's no way I'm leaving all those other leagues in there. My laptop is struggling right now because of the databases. So you see here it says you're finding head coach targets, etc. Imagine the franchise mode, Big Mad mode. Let me speak to you in American. Imagine the franchise mode, but instead of worrying about just the NBA, imagine every country on the planet has their own NBA, and you are now playing a game where you are managing your team, and now your computer or your console has to process not only your league moving forward and the development of staff and players moving forward, but also every single league on the planet. That's what's happening right here, right now. If you buy a expensive card pack and the expensive cards are not inside, you can resell them. Again, Raichi, that's it feels illegal, brother. It it feels like something's wrong there. I'm just saying. Anyways, soon Texas will have the best internet when Elon Musk finish moving. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly. It's the same with Civ games. It's the same with Civ games. It's not the internet, it's the processing of your PC or console. So obviously this is my name. We're not going to be using the name. Reichi, do you have a name for our coach? And Big Mad Mo, do you have a surname? Let's go, fellas. Let's go. It's very simple. You guys can do this. I might have to put y'all on a timer. Big Mad Mo, you want his surname to be Michael. His surname. I gave you the surname. Raichi has to come up with a first name. All right. Raichi came up with Lamar. All right. Oh, with two M's. Okay. Lamar. And oh my God, Lamar Michael. For real, you said yep, so you're doubling down. All right. All right. Who has a first name for a surname? What is even going on? Nationality. Let's make this fun. Let's say that Lamar Michael is American. He's American and he is from the great state of Texas. Oh, okay. You have to pick the city. Houston, Texas, baby. Let's go. Lamar Michael. Where's he at? There you go. There you go. Michael Lamar sounds better. Well, y'all done fucked up because I was very clear when I said Raichi gets the first name. Oh, favorite team. Favorite team. Favorite team. Let's pick a weird one. Let's pick a weird one. Let's go with South Africa and a team in the first division. Let's go with Ajax Cape Town. Yep. An American from Texas named Lamar Michael managing a Slovakian team, and his favorite team, his dream team, is Ajax Cape Town. All right, fuck it. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Let's give him the real Ajax. Holland, Eredivisie, Ajax. There you go. Experienced, yes. I already know what I want to do. Actually, no. I should leave this on no, because I want you guys to understand not just the sport of football, but also like how the game works. So we're gonna go in there as like novices together. Man United. Hell no. There's no way Lamar Michael supports Man United. No, that's not happening. I'm not gonna give my beloved Man United such a no, that's not happening. Gender, male or female, fellas? Do we want to make a female football manager? Is this what we want to do? Let's see. What does the female football manager look like? Ooh, ooh, that does not look. No, that doesn't look. Nah, no, never mind. Um, birthday. Today's what? The 13th, right? Yeah, the 13th of August of, let's say, 1970. Let's go with that. 5'9". No, let's make him a fucking midget. Let's make this guy like a proper Texan. All right, 5 foot tall. Let's go. Let's go to all the short kings out there. Let's do this. We're gonna be a champion at 5 foot tall. Weight, brother man, looking kind of chubby. Let's shave that down. And also, why are we showing pounds here? It's kgs. What the fuck? Oh, okay. 70 kgs. Actually, I think 80 is fine. Yeah, 80 is fine. Stop laughing, Big Red Mo. Stop laughing. Generate 3D model. No, I don't care that much about this guy's face. I don't really care. Skin tone. So, do we want him like looking dark as like me, right? Like dark like me, or do we want him a little lighter, so looking like maybe ham? Do we want him whatever the fuck this is? Because I don't know. I've never seen a human being with that color. Or do we want him, white, Slovakian, essentially? Wow. So this is like super white. Okay. I'll give you guys some time to pick on the skin tone, hairstyle. Wow. Okay. Uh, all right. So Big Man Mo saying white. All right. Let's go with like super white hairstyle. Let's give him some dreadlocks. Let's make him diverse, right? He needs Latino, Germanic, Afrikaners heritage. Oh my lord. Lamar Michael got to be white. Yo, let's not be profiling people from their names. Let's not do that. Oh god. I don't see any dreadlocks. They should there's no dreadlocks here. That sucks. Do you guys see any dreadlocks? I don't see any dreadlocks. This would have been perfect. Fuck yes, Reichi. White with the Killmonger haircut. God damn it. Perfect opportunity missed. There's no afro as well. This is the Elvis, I guess. Who even does this? Like, all right, all right. Let's put a realistic haircut on this football manager. Like most football managers are balding, right? Because they're older men, etc. Cornrows, it is. There's no cornrows, bro. Do you guys see any cornrows here? I don't see anything. There's no cornrows. There's nothing. There's nothing like. That sucks. I want a haircut that's like screams I'm old as fuck. There's no balding haircuts here. Like proper balding. They're very generous with the hair. Alright, fuck it. I'll just leave him with this one. High top. You need to mod the game. Yeah, we should probably figure out a way how to mod this game. Hold on, because Football Manager is very friendly with mods. Let me Google this. There must be a way. Football Manager haircut mods. Tell me we have these. That's some bullshit. Sorry again for my French. Apologies. The hair, the hair that they have available is for players only. So only players would get like special haircuts. For managers, you just have to deal with this. This sucks. It really does. All right, like, let's go with this one. Like heavily balding. Oh, hold on, fellas. We have the cornrows. We have the cornrows. We have the cornrows. It is on. It is on. Like Donkey Kong. A white man with cornrows coaching in Slovakia. Let's freaking do this. Check it out, yo. Check it out. This guy looks like the friends of the protagonist of Mafia 1. Well, I dare you to find a Mafia character with pale skin and cornrows. I dare you to do that. Done. Football Manager is now. You see, this is why Football Manager is the best. This is why Football Manager is the best. All right, let's go. Lamar Michael. Oh god, eye color, whatever. I don't care. Facial hair color. Ooh. Does he have a beard, fellas? So this is option number 1, right? This is option number 1. Goatee. option number 2. All right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Mustache, option number 3. I don't know, man. Coming from like from that region, I think you want to stay away from mustaches. I'm just saying. Option number 4, goatee, but this one's more well kept. You know, like I think it was option 2. Was it 2? Yeah, option 2 is not like well kept. The rest of it, but option number 4 is like very tidy. This is more. This is more like what I do during summer. Big Man Mo wants the goatee. But let's go through all the options. Let's go. Ooh, what? This is the handlebar. Yes, this is the handlebar, but this one's messy. All right. I don't know. Kind of looks a bit Texan. Sideburns. The Elvis Presley. All right. And lastly, number 7, we have. I'm forgetting the name of this thing. What is this haircut? What is this? I'm forgetting the name. All right, fuck it. We're going with the goatee. The goatee and the cornrows. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. All right. Glasses. Does he have glasses, fellas? If he does, the frames have to be pink. I mean, it's 2024. I think we're ready for pink frames, right? Oh, it's the soul patch. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Appreciate the save, Big Man Mo. So does he have glasses? Yes or no? Does he have glasses? He does have glasses. All right then. He has pink glasses. That's what he has. Attire. Ooh. Clothes. All right. So the first option is the classic Loke 7 look, right? You got your shirt, your tie, jacket. All right. That's a suit and tie. That's the first option. This guy looms intimidating. Good thing he's short. And he wears the pink glasses just so, people are more chill around him. The second option is without the blazer. Not bad. The third option is the shirt with no tie. Loke 7 would not approve of this. Any self-respecting man leaves the house with a tie. Next we have the blazer with no tie. That's kind of fucked. Next we have the overcoat. Ooh, okay. The overcoat. Looking kind of fresh, bro. With no tie. Again, ruins it for me. Overcoat and a tie. Okay. Now we're talking. Alright. Next we have tracksuit. Seriously, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing wearing this tracksuit? Really? Hoodie and jeans. I don't think there's a hoodie. Yeah, there's no hoodie and jeans. Unfortunately, Big Mad Mo. There's no hoodie and jeans. Next is warm up trousers and jacket. What? What changed? Hold on. Oh, okay. So this is a tracksuit that goes with the jacket. This one is like the leggings. Oh man, no, we're not going with the leggings. No. Next is the tracksuit. What? Tracksuit trousers and jumper. Ah. Okay. Instead of the jacket, okay, with the zip on it, it's a jumper. Or warm up trousers and jumper. Alright, so those are options for attires. What are you guys telling me? Please tell me it's possible to take the glasses off later on. I've never tried to edit my Manager mid-career. I guess we'll find out, fellas. We will find out. So it's got to be tracksuit. All right. Tracksuit. So the nice thing about this, right, is that we can actually pick the colors of the tracksuit. It doesn't have to be black. Like, for example, we could go with, right, the TSWS theme, right? Let's pick this green here for the tracksuit, and bam! Bam! You got the TSWS green right there. And then for the bottom, we could make it white, just so we can vary the colors. You don't want to look like homogeneous, right? Check it out. Not bad. Not bad. You can pick the colors of your boots as well, right? Boots. I think we should make the boots pink. Again, it's 2024, guys. This is necessary. There we go. He's got his pink boots. Let's go, bud. Let's go. I think we're good. Are we good, fellas? Are we good? Lamar Michael was born with pink glasses. All right, then. All right. So this is the look. This is our coach. All right, let's move on. So now we're going to substance, right? That was just like filler stuff for like surface level. What happens with coaching? Most of the time, coaches and their styles. What? No, gotta match the suit. Well, I guess we'll find out. Hold on, can I go back? Oh shit, I can go back. All right, fine. Big man Mo. Since you said it has to match the suit, are we saying the boots are green or white? Those are the only options. I'll give you 1 minute, and then we need to move on, dude. I'm having too much fun with this. This is just too much fun. Green. All right, to balance out with the white. All right, all right, all right. So as I was saying, since this is the Lok 7 coaching everyone what Football Manager is about, most of the time, what happens with coaches is that they have two different styles, right? Coaches either like in real life. I'm talking about in real life. They're usually very technical, or they're the complete opposite of technical, and they are all heart. Same thing with NBA, really. There's lots of coaches, like you'll have coaches like Greg Popovich, for example. He does have one or two schemes, but he's very much a feel coach. He's a vibe coach. He's a keep guys in line type of coach. But then you got someone like Eric Spoelstra, for example. This guy, like, his whole existence really was just checking schemes and coming up with the tactical side of coaching before looking at just or not prioritizing the human side of it, right? Like, he grew into it eventually, but his strong suits really were the technical side. Lamar Michael looks like web page designer who took the wrong Uber and became a football team manager in Slovakia, bro. In freaking Slovakia. What are the odds? Anyways, so first off, you have coaching badges. So if, for example, Big Mad Mo wanted to become a football manager, you can't just wake up and, like Richie said here in the comment section, you can't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to become a coach. You have to study to become a coach. So there's levels to it, right? And it starts at national C license, national B license, national A license, continental CBA, and continental pro license. So the more of these that you have, the more that the better you are at doing your job, essentially, or the higher odds you have of doing your job well, because there's lots of managers in football history who didn't get all these licenses, but they're some of the best in the world. And then there's lots of managers like Thierry Henry, right, one of the best strikers of all time, who got a whole bunch of these licenses, got one or two jobs, and just noped out of it because he found out that studying shit and doing shit is two very different things. just like all of us here as we speak. I'm assuming everyone here watching is an adult. We've all felt the sharp sting of reality after, like, when you're in school and then you leave with your baton and you're like, yeah, I know what awaits me in the workforce, and then you get there and then it's completely different to what they taught you, and your expectations are completely shattered. That's what happened to Thierry Henry. But we'll talk about that another time. Anyways, I don't want to pick Continental Pro license because I don't want to be like, the bee's knees, but I want to be competent at my job. So I'll pick Continental B license. So if you guys noticed, if you pick a certain license, you get more or less points over her. So pay attention to these, right? Watch it fluctuate from where it is right now. If I pick Continental Pro license, boom, it's a whole bunch of these points that I can now move around, right? To specialize in whatever. But I'll leave it at the B license. Okay? Exactly, Raichi. Theory and real life. Very, very different things. Different beasts, sorry. Um, oh, okay. So what I did was I just let the game pick for me, suggest the badge based on the team that I chose. All right, so it said A license. And then professional. Oh, okay. So now I can pick my past experience as a player. So sometimes, well, not sometimes, but a lot of times, what happens with coaches is they were ex players. So I was talking about Thierry Henry, for example, right? You have here this option that says international global level. So, and then they give you the description. As a former international player, your reputation is up there with the very best in the game. Even on a national level, your name carries some weight and instant recognition both within your own country and abroad. But for those who are truly global, attention follows you wherever you go. Doors are far more readily open for you with regards to coaching opportunities, and you can expect to be able to operate at the top levels of the game. But be forewarned that with your reputation comes the expectation of success, and quickly. So now, I would just like to talk about one of my favorite managers. He's not my favorite manager, but one of my favorite managers in football history. His name is Jose Mourinho. This guy did almost nothing as a player. Like, if insignificant was a description, he was below that as a football player. But as a manager, besides the World Cup and like besides international trophies, this guy won everything at the club level. Everything. He's right up there with the GOATs of all time. But as a football player, he was nothing. So I would be interested in maybe trying to pick this option here of being a Sunday League player. Well, the description says your reputation will be that befitting somebody with almost no experience of the game at any notable level. It is effectively the lowest point you can start from, and while you may be afforded time by a patient board, many other clubs may be more inclined to seek an experienced hand at the first sign of trouble. All right, so essentially, if I pick this option, I I could get fired very quickly. I'm gonna give you guys like 5 minutes. No, no, not 5 minutes. I'm gonna give you, I don't know, 10 seconds, 20 seconds to pick the option. Do you guys want me to go with the low? Just say low, mid, or high. One of the three options. Otherwise, I'll just pick whichever one I want. What's this? Lamar Michael past play experience was being the last kid being chosen on the team during school break. Oh my god. You guys fucking hate me. You guys hate me. Sunday league player. All right, let's go. Let's go. Damn, did I just lose more points? Oh my god. I lost more I lost more points. Yo, you guys are making this very difficult for me. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next section, management style focus. So here you have the default option, and then you have the different styles of managers. So again, it goes back to the example, Big Mad Mo, if you remember. Richie says a mid player. Oh. So you have the different styles here. So for example, the tactician would be Eric Spoelstra, for example. The motivator would be Phil Jackson. Yeah, the motivator would be Phil Jackson. You can barely tell what he tells people to do, right? Tactically, but he says some gibberish, and people get like super excited. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all are feeling very generous. Thank you so much. Jeez, thank you. I'll go with the mid. The mid is professional regional level. Thank you. I got more points to level up my manager. Jeez. Whew. All right. All right. Anyway, so management style. Um, so I'm going to pick this one. I'm not going to leave this one to you guys, and I will explain why. I'm going to pick youth development because as I'm coaching in Slovakia, there's a very high chance that I won't have any money to spend, and big time players will not want to come to my club. So I need to be very good at, as you can see here, the technical and working with youngsters, so I can get players with potential and be able to make them develop. All right. So that's why I picked youth development. And that's the end of this section. Now we confirm. Would you like to start playing or add additional head coaches? No, we don't want to add other head coaches. Start playing. If I'm not mistaken, there's another load screen after this. Oh, okay. So here we are. I'm in the boardroom, as you guys can see. This is the news, the breaking news. The Slovak Soccer Chronicle. Jesus, this is not even good enough for Sky Sports. That's pathetic. Anyway, this is supposed to be me holding up like the name, the banner, or the thingy for the team. Trenchyn have today confirmed the appointment of Lamar Michael as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of soccer. I'm sure, of the 48-year-old who has recently spent time away from club soccer. Club soccer? What the what? It's not. Oh my God. And he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Pod Dubnom. Okay. Michael has put pen to paper on a 1-year deal worth 1,000 euros, 1.7 euros per week. He replaces former head coach Norbert, whatever this is. All right. Next. All right, so here we get a breakdown of the team. Oh, okay, so I definitely fucked up. So this is where we find out where Trenchyn is in the pecking order of the Slovakian league. The reputation is 2.5 stars. So this is like a mid team. It's not terrible. Like, it's not the Charlotte Bobcats. You know what I mean? It's not Burnley. This is like the Everton of the Slovakian league. It's like mid-table. There's no general manager. I have an assistant coach. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. My media prediction is to finish 4th. Okay, so I might make it. Facilities. My stadium houses 11,000 players. 11,000 fans. It was built in 1941. The war was almost ending, so that's something. Good training facilities, good youth facilities, excellent youth recruitment. Exactly. It's a tiny team, so I'm not gonna be buying players. That's the truth of it. We probably won't have any money. He's Texan, so he call it soccer. No, bite me. Club background. I really don't care about the club background for Trenchyn. No offense to anyone that sees this and actually supports Trenchyn in real life. I don't care. I just picked it because it has a nice logo. Your coaching staff have compiled a brief overview of your current squad. They'll provide you with more. Okay. All right. So this, right? So you know when you walk into a team, the current staff will tell you, oh, this is the best formation, and these are the players that we think should play, and listen to us. Just like when you walk into an organization, there's always someone like a point of contact or whatever that will tell you that, oh, this is the guy for accounting, this is the guy for, like, if you want to get a party done, go speak to so and so. If you want to purchase vehicles, go and speak to so and so. If you want to, I don't know, if you want to do whatever, there's usually people, right? And there's usually a point of contact that comes and tells you who to talk to. Essentially, this is the club president, Mr. Chulaling. What? You are not. There's no way this guy is Slovakian. All right, we'll confirm. Anyway, I have no transfer obligations, so I'm good. I don't have a captain, so I won't have to fight anyone to appoint a new captain. All right, so this is the president says this is the outline of the board's vision for the future. I'll be in touch shortly to discuss the finer details and to finalize our competition objectives for the coming season. So this is the type of stuff, right, that will determine whether I get fired or not. The first thing is the club culture. They want me to play entertaining soccer. Oh my God. I hope Ham doesn't watch this stream. I hope Ham doesn't watch this. Anyway, what this means is, as you can see from the pop-up, the team will be expected to play expensive and attractive football to keep the fans entertained. So I can't play defense all the time. The importance is what will determine whether I get fired or not over this. So this doesn't matter. I can play defensive because the importance is low, as you guys can see. The 5-year plan. I find this hilarious because it says here 5-year plan, but I have a 1-year contract. All right, whatever. Work within payroll budget. All right, I'm not an idiot. End the current season. I have to qualify for the Europa Cup. All right, I think I can do that. Slovak Cup, reach the semi-final. Minimum. Okay. End of current season, and then my contract expires. So I shouldn't give a fuck about any of these other. Okay, you know what? Forget all of this. These are my 2 goals. All right, I have to qualify for the Europa Cup and reach the semi-final of the Slovak Cup. All right, simple enough. What's this? You have to lose with style to keep your job. No. That's not the question. That's not what they're saying. They're saying they prefer for me to play entertaining soccer. So, like attacking, right? Attacking football. Don't be playing on the counter attack and stuff like that. But if I win, you see this part here that says important. And then here there's like 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bars. And the importance of playing entertaining football only has 1 bar. But if you come down here, it says work within payroll budget. It's got the full 4 bars. So if I mess around with the budget, I will get fired. And then the next objective here that says qualify for the Europa Cup, it's got the full 4 bars, which means I will get fired. And it even says here required. See? And then here the Slovak Cup, this one only has 2 bars and it says preferred. So they're like, it would be nice, you know? It would be nice if you could do this, but your job doesn't hinge on this. But these 2 points specifically, I cannot mess around with the money, and I have to qualify for the Europa Cup. Is that clear? I hope that's clear, Rachie. All right, so let's move on. Moving on, prior to your appointment as head coach, the staff has been handling the majority of the day-to-day business and activity. Over the coming days and weeks, we will be in touch with introductory emails that are designed to give you an overview of different areas of the club, allow you to undertake inductions into how they work, and ultimately decide which tasks you want to be responsible for and which ones you'd prefer to delegate. So this is an important thing that I learned from Football Manager when I was a kid, because I started playing this thing back in 2006, and that I've even taken into my professional life. Delegate. I don't do more than I need to do. Anyways, let's move on. Please do not hesitate to let me know, blah, 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 whatever. Yes, I do want to speak to the media. I want to put them in their place. Arrange an intra-squad friendly for tomorrow to assess the squad. Send an advice report from the coaching staff. All right, fine. Do that. All right, so now, first save. Obviously, what am I gonna call it? All right, we'll just save it as Lamar. All right, it's saving. This will only take a few moments. So, Big Mad Mo, this is where selecting all those leagues is going to come and bite us in the ass. Like here, usually the save takes, it's usually way faster, but now it's always going to be that long because of how many leagues are involved. Anyways, so this is the main dashboard. This is where most of the magic happens. All right, this clearly, as you can see, this is my inbox, right? These are emails. This is the piece of news that we just saw right at the beginning before I went to speak to the club president. And next we have Slavic contract. All right, so this contract is about to expire. All right. So Rachel, you were asking about creativity. Now let's talk about it. This is a specific player. His name is Adrian Slavic, and he's Slovakian. Don't laugh. What are you doing? Why not stream a gameplay of a video game? Oh my god, Sourblue, why you like this? Why you like this? Big Mad Mo, do you not have Game Pass? I don't have PC Game Pass. Xbox decided to not cover my region anymore, so I have Ultimate Game Pass, but I don't have PC Game Pass because of my region. So that's fun. Sarblo says you can't hear me. Really? That's weird because Richie and Big Man Mo we've been going back and forth for a minute now. But all right, is this better, Sarblo? I've adjusted the microphone. Anyways, excuse me. All right, Adrian Slavic. So, Rachie, it's still low. Big Mad Mo and Rachie, is my audio still low for you guys as well? I was going to say, isn't the latest Football Manager on there? It is. It is. Actually, this was the last Football Manager that I bought on Steam. Ever since they started putting them on Game Pass, I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna download it on Game Pass PC and move on. For some reason, someone woke up and they were like, we're not doing that anymore. So, yeah. Rachie says, I don't know, my volume is full. Sour Blow, I think the issue's on your end. Anyway, Rachie, so I was talking to you about creativity. So when you select any player, this happens, right? You get to see all of this. So I'm going to explain what all of this is step by step. I'm guessing, what time is it? It's 9 p.m. my time. Okay. Salblo says, you know what it is. I have one headset and it must be that most of your sound is coming off the other. Yeah, probably. Thanks to Satya for Football Manager. Oh man, it is what it is. You know what, to make up for it, you guys have inspired me. I'm going to buy Football Manager 2025 as soon as it comes out, and I'm just going to stream it here as well with you guys, and we're going to have fun. All right. So back to explaining what all of this is. So when you pick a player, obviously it shows you his name, his nationality, right? Slovak, his age, when he was born, When it caps caps are not lies, right? Caps are international appearances. As you can see there, it says international appearances 0, international goals 0. So that's what this is: 0 caps, 0 goals. No youth caps. That means that he's never played even for the youth team at international level. So that's this side explained. What usually happens here is there's a face. You know what? Let me try and find a play. Let's go to Sancho. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. This is a player that. All right. So see here, that's a face. This is what you see. Right? That's the face. English, 19 years old, age 6 caps, which means he's played for the national team 6 times, 0 goals, right? Which is fine, right? It's fine because if you check here on the positions, right? This area here, it shows the pitch and it shows you his positions. So these are the positions that he's. Oh, okay. All right, we have to go back to Slavic, otherwise you guys won't understand what this screen actually does. Anyway, so the Slavic can only play defender on the right. So I can't put him in the middle, on the left, or anywhere else. All right, I can only play him on the right. The thing is, with tactics, you can't. It's not as simple as, oh, just put him on as a right-sided defender and that's it. There's different roles within this position. So Adrian Slavic specifically is very good at playing as a defensive fullback, but within fullback, you could put him as a supporting fullback, right? Or an attacking fullback, or automatic. Now, if you notice, every time I change the specific duty for the role, right, there was a change in this color here. This color indicates how dominant he is in this specific role and duty. So Adrian, with like the full green means this is a natural position for him. This means that he will play to the maximum of his ability if you play him as a right back, full back, with the function to defend. But there's other positions here. For example, let's scroll all the way to the bottom. If I try to play Adrian as an inverted wing back, his proficiency goes down. It's almost in the red. It's like orange. It's not even yellow. It's orange, showing that he's not very confident playing with this specific role and duty. So I want to avoid playing him in a role or duty that he's not good at, right? So that's what this means, and that's what these stand for. These are different roles and duties depending on the position on the pitch that you put the player in. Okay. Coming back here, obviously he's contracted to our team, Trenchin. This is his value, 10,000 pound, 10,000.25 euros. So unlike this is for big man more. Unlike the NFL or NBA where you guys trade players, in football we still buy and sell players. I hope that is not triggering to anyone watching, but that's what happens. Teams buy and sell players. Here we have his salary, which is 200 euros per week until so until the 31st of May 2020. Right now it's 2019, so he's going to be out of contract next year. Okay. And his description, according to our internal scouts, is that he's a future prospect and he expects to break into the first team in the coming years, but understands his time needs to come, right? He needs to be patient. So more to the right, you have the coach's summary, right? Out of 5 stars, we're talking about a 2-star player, all right? So his current ability, 2 stars. Potential ability, so like when he's the ability that we see him having in future is just 3 stars. That's the best we're going to see from him in terms of projection. But none of this is set in stone. Some players have 5-star potential ability and never fulfill them. Some players have 3 stars like Adrian does, and sometimes exceed the potential. So it's not set in stone. It's just like a guidepost, right? So Raichi, to your point about creativity that you asked about earlier on, every player has attributes, right? And they're divided in 3 sections. You have the technical attribute, you have the mental attribute, and you have the physical attribute. So in the mental is where you find the creativity that I was talking about. And where do you find creativity? You find it in 2 places. You have vision, right? So you'll be able to lift up his head and see the pitch better. And you have flair. Players with flair, as you can see the description here, this attribute reflects the player's natural talent for the creative and the unpredictable. All right? I hope that's clear. All of these attributes, and one of the reasons why football is very ageist, as you can see his age, this guy's 20 years old. So all of these stats here, as his manager, I know for a fact all of this is going to go up with time. These are not set in stone for him. But if Adrian was 30 years old, for example, on Football Manager, I would know that these stats are either going to maintain or they're going to start to regress. So I would start to either look for someone to buy him, and so I could sell him, right? Or I would phase him out slowly if he's like a club legend and I want him to retire there, like what the Heat did with Wade or what the Lakers did with Kobe. So that's what these attributes are about. And when I was talking about attribute masking, this is essentially it. If we go back to Jadon Sancho, that I used an example earlier. Hold on, let me search for him. See, you see this 8 to 12. This is part of the attribute masking. You don't know, right? 3 to 7, 4 to 8, 4 to 6. So I don't know, like, how good really is this guy? You know what I mean? So that's part of the attribute masking. Let's go back. All right, so there's a whole bunch of other stuff here at the bottom. So here you have the fitness checks, and then the recommendation from the coach. The fitness coach says he needs match practice if he's to be ready for the new season. Here you have the dynamics, all right, like how he fits into the core social group. Yes, there's social groups here. There's plans of what, like short-term plans, long-term plans. For example, short-term plans, if he was 33 and was looking to retire, there would be something here written that he's looking to retire. And long-term plans, if he was looking to retire, there'd probably also be something here saying that maybe he's looking into maybe doing a coaching course. And then what I could do is I could either ignore that point, or if he's a Kobe Bryant and I want him to remain within the club's confines in some way, I would not hire a coach next year, let him retire, and then when he becomes a coach, I would hire him. Then he'd come back into the fold. Kind of like what the Mavericks did with Dirk Nowitzki when he retired, and then suddenly he's working in the executive team of the Mavs, for example. Here you have suspensions, obviously for getting red cards or yellow cards. Here, this explains itself, career stats, how many games he's played, how many goals he's scored, etc. This is his contract that we already spoke about up here, right? Expires in 11 months. Transfer status, loan status, if he's available for transfer, if he's available for loan. Career stats, again repeating. This is the form, but we'll get into that after I start playing some matches. Career season stats. Season hasn't started, so no matches played yet. And essentially, this is like the player card. This is who Adrian Slavic is, and this is like the overview. But if you want to get into the minutia, we will get into the minutia another day. But for today, I would like us to at least play a couple of games before I log off, because I need to go to bed in about 30 minutes. Yeah, in about 40 minutes. All right, so we're going to skip the tactics induction. Club vision, you guys already saw. We already discussed this, right? About the importance, and this one's just favored, this one's just preferred, but these two, if I mess up on these two, I'm gonna lose my job. This is the preseason fitness report. Following players have reported back in top condition. This is good. This guy came back injured. Why is he injured? Damage, cruciate, 4 to 5 months. How good? Oh my lord! This is one of my best players. Look at his ability. Look at his stars. Look at his stats. One of my best players is out for 4 to 5 months. I haven't even started. What was he doing on vacation? What was he doing? Okay. It feels like the game is trying to handicap me because they know I'm streaming. I don't know what this is. This has never happened to me. Anyways. Alright, so okay, so calendar. Let's look at the calendar. Oh, okay, so we have a friendly here. This will be good. So first, let me check out the stats. Let me check out my tactics here, so I can set up the team. Let's do a brief rundown of what tactics are. Tactics essentially is how you're going to set up, right? Like, how are you going to attack teams and try and get the best of them? For me, I always try to use like a hybrid style that I can, or like just overpower people, right? So instead of just using these base tactics that they leave here, I'm going to create my tactic. As you guys well know, I always talk about the 4-3-3. It's the hardest tactic I've ever seen, honestly. But no, not the 4-3-3, the 3-4-3 is the hardest tactic I've ever seen. But I can't stop using it. It's always very hard to implement, but again, I can't stop. So the trick for me, and everyone has their own like way to interpret tactics or how they like to do their positioning, right? For me, if I'm being honest, the main inspiration for the 3-4-3 is aesthetic. I saw this tactic, like I saw the look of it, and it just spoke to me. Visually, I was like, oh, that looks nice. You know, that looks very nice. What's this? Players are more than just stats. Reichi, oh, brother. I wish I could reach into the chat right now and hug you. I wish I could, and I will get to that. I will explain in depth right now after we sort out the tactics, right? I will explain in depth why that statement of yours is so deep. It's so deep. 3-4-3 is really hard and can fail easily. Halo knows this. Oh my lord. That's not even where that's not where I was going. That is not it's funny, but that's not where I was going with this. Oh my lord. Anyway, the formation, I saw it when I was a kid. I the first formation that I went with, and I'm gonna show you guys because I like talking about tactics. Clearly, right? It's evident. This is the first formation that I ever used. It was a 4-4-2, and I did it because of Sir Alex Ferguson and Manchester United. This is the tactic that he used to dominate the world of football for 25 years, right? This was the Greg Popovich, and this is the one that I used. But when I was playing Football Manager 2007, I think, I bumped into a team that was playing 3-4-3. First off, when I saw the formation, I was like, wow, that looks very nice. But I don't think it's balanced. And they kicked my ass. It was actually Ajax. It was Ajax. They kicked my ass. And I had a team full of superstars. They destroyed me. And then I went down this rabbit hole of like the history of tactics and specifically the history of 3-4-3 tactics, and I just fell in love with it. And every single Football Manager ever since then, I've always used the 3-4-3, and for some reason it's always the hardest one to implement. Like even the tactic I'm going to use now, I'm not even going to sit here and cap to you guys. This is not I'm not like inventing a tactic. This is a tactic that I struggled with when I started playing Football Manager 2020, but I forced myself through it. I got fired from so many jobs. I had to learn so many hard lessons, and then I came to this conclusion. But anyway, let's get into it. The mentality, obviously, always attacking. You can't do 3-4-3 and try to be chill, because although Richie made a joke about it in the comment section, you need to be on the front foot. Otherwise, these guys will get exposed. There's not enough balance when your wing backs are attacking, right? And your central midfielder is like supporting. And for me, at least, I put both of them supporting, and then it's just these three at the back. So if you want to like balance, or you want to defend, most of the time you're going to struggle with this tactic. So it's always attacking for me. I'm sure there's some crazy lunatic out there that has made 3-4-3 work in a defensive tactic. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Anyway, so now we pick what we're going to do in possession. See, here you have the setup, but when you click here, you get all the instructions of what you want to do in possession, right? So what you want to do, right, is first off passing. I want shorter passing, slightly shorter. The tempo, let's leave the tempo as is. Obviously we're going to pass into space, play out of defense, obviously. The crosses, crosses. So the good thing with low crosses. Oh, let's read the blurb here for low crosses. Low crosses will instruct players to deliver balls into the box closer to the ground. This approach will largely benefit forwards that perhaps lack size, but are instead quicker off the mark and can lose their defender in a small area. Exactly. As football has evolved, we now have less and less tall, like high quality tall players, right? High quality, tall strikers. Sorry, not players, strikers. So that fact also reflects itself in in Football Manager. And what happens is, if you don't take low crosses and you go with like floated crosses, your short strikers won't have an opportunity to make headers because they're too short. So with low crosses, you give the advantage to fast strikers, which is what I'm going to prioritize, right? Going to work the ball into defense, obviously. Play for set pieces, no. Dribble less, I don't care. Run at defense. So you do want to have run at defense. Says, yeah, what? Run at defense instructs players to run at opposition more than tactics allow by default. Yeah. So with these three strikers, the good thing about running at defense is what happens is, and we might get like one or two examples during the matches that we play. Like this guy, for example, run at a defender will tackle him, right? And when he tackles him, what usually happens when there's two strikers or when there's one striker is that when the defender tackles and the ball rolls, the defender has an opportunity to stand up, come and get the ball, and then recover it for the other team. But when there's three strikers, there's a very high chance that the defender like takes the ball from this guy or tackles this guy, but the middle striker is already right there to pick it up. If it happens to the middle striker, this guy's there or this guy's there or they're both there, to pick it up and keep the momentum going. So yeah, essentially these are the changes that I'm going to make. Actually, you know what? I think I want to. Okay, maybe not super high. Let's leave it at just slightly higher. I never do time wasting because most of the time I'm just trying to win. I'm not trying to like eke out wins or whatever. In transition, so in transition is when we're talking about like free kicks and throw-ins, etc., etc. A lot of people don't take time to look at this specific area. A lot of people like to just focus on in possession and out of possession, but I think in transition is also it's also important, right? Here, distribute to these guys. So what I want to do here, right, is distribute to fullbacks. Why? Because I want my goalkeeper, instead of him hoofing the ball forward, I want him to pass the ball to these guys over here, my wing backs. I keep possession and I don't lose the ball easily. So that's why instead of just hoying it, like these are the other options, like distribute to flanks. I don't have actual wingers. As you can see here, I don't have wingers, so I'll be distributing it to no one. Distribute to playmaker. There's only two midfielders, so I would lose the midfield battle, right? Distribute over opposition defense. We just spoke about the fact that we have to go with low crosses because we're going to prioritize fast strikers. So distribute to opposition defense is not going to work because a tall striker would need to overpower the defenders on the other end. Take short kicks. This reinforces the distribution to the fullbacks. Yes, so you don't want to just give one instruction. You want to reinforce it. Obviously, because we're favoring speed, we're going to go with countering instead of holding the shape. All right, and obviously counter press because we have more players in attacking positions. So we want to counter press and overwhelm the opposition. All right, next, this is the one that I don't like. I don't like setting up for defense, but it's necessary. Defensive line is higher, right? Line of engagement. So you have to use the offside trap because the line is so high, right? So you might as well do it. Yeah, you want to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution because you've got your three strikers and just one goalkeeper. So you want to pressure the goalkeeper as much as possible. Intensity is more urgent. Stay on your feet. No, get stuck in. Let's fight them. All right, so that's it for the tactics, right? We're good. We're done. Now we're gonna go to roles. That's the next section of tactics I'm gonna focus on. This one's fairly simpler in my opinion. So you have the attacking forward. Obviously, he only has the option to attack, and then you need to have someone that does the link up play. So between the three, you can't have all three just gung ho, just going. You need to have someone to link with the central midfielders and the wing backs, which is this guy. So when play is happening, this guy is going to be dropping off a bit more. All right, it might end up looking like this when they're actually playing, but that's not what I want. All right, there. What is it? Deep lying. Okay, deep lying forward support, exactly. And then here, I'm just being honest. I chose this role specifically because I'm just fucking lazy. I'm lazy to pick like different roles for the central positions. Then I have to manage different training styles. But we'll get into training next week. Or on Saturday, whatever. Wing backs, I always put them to attack because I want them, right? I want the wing backs to come forward here and do the crossing that we mentioned earlier, the tactical crossing. I want them to do the crossing to these guys and then pull some defenders away, and then these guys will have more space. So yeah, wing backs to attack, not automatic. Attack, wing back, attack. There we go. Defense, again, I want everyone to have the same training regimen. So it's just ball playing, defender, defend. Ball playing, defender, defend. Right? Goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper position has a lot to do with this here. See this high line? The issue with the high line is that there's lots of space here. If I leave this guy as just a goalkeeper, actually let me open the role so you can read it and see. Goalkeeper role focuses on protecting his goal and making saves from shots and crosses. He is the last line of defense and is relied upon to help the team shut out opposition. The goalkeeper can distribute the ball in many ways. He can pass it short to his defenders, try to play out of defense, or he could play longer passes towards a target man or a wide player. The goalkeeper is only available in defend duty. So because of the high line that I set up, I want a sweeper keeper. And specifically, I need a supporting sweeper keeper. And as you see here, it changes, right? The instructions say taking more risks. So the reason why he needs to take more risks and come out of the box more is because of this line here. There's lots more space for the oh shit. There's lots more space for the opposition strikers to come in here and cause havoc because of all this. But if the keeper takes more risks, instead of leaving the space here when these guys step forward, the keeper himself will also come out and snuff out any chances. Right? Alright, so we're good. Now this is my best friend. This one, this button moves the days forward right now. So it's Monday. The next game is the friendly on Tuesday. This is between the the first team and the youth team, right? So no pressure, no real stakes, you know, nothing's on the line with this. So it's a free hit. Anyway, before we move on, we have the code of conduct here. So I kind of like this section. Here you get to pick, right? Like what happens when players do stuff. So, for example, some players can miss training. That happens, literally, for different reasons. Some players will miss training because they're pissed off. They're not playing, or maybe a team came to buy them and you said no, and they wanted to go, and now they're trying to make life difficult. And then they'll miss training. So here you get to pick like the consequences. For example, half a week's wages, right? You can find them half a week. What's this? Do you play FIFA? No, I don't play FIFA, Ty. I don't. And FIFA management is so freaking. Let me not get into it. Let me not get into it. So if when they miss training the first week, they get half a week's wages cut off. The second week, they get a full. The second time they get a full week's wages off. 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks. Going AWOL again, that can happen. They can go AWOL because of personal reasons, or they went out. Sometimes you can win a championship, and some players it goes to their heads. But I'll explain about player personalities and professionalism and whatever. I'll explain that in the next one. This is also like consequences for getting sent off or getting a second booking in the same game. Obviously, I agree with most of what's here, so just confirm. Keep going. Ooh, okay, so these two players are on loan right now. I can't wait for this guy to come back. He's got lots of potential. As you can see here, his potential is 5 stars. This guy could be great. Adrian Chovan, he could be okay. He could be kind of good. He's on loan, but we'll see. Team report. All right, whatever. Ashraf. So again, this is one of my star players. And look at, oh my God. So I want to, can he play box to box midfielder? Because, hold on, let me see. Ooh. He's not good at box to box midfielder. Ooh, that's not good. You want to know what the loan means? Okay. So Jovan Pavlovich, good question, Big Mad Mo. Jovan Pavlovich has a contract with Trenchin. And let me come to his contract info so you can see it clearly. Jovan has a contract with our team until 2021. But because the previous coach saw that he couldn't play, there was no space for Jovan to play in the first team. He sent him to another team to play for 1 year. That's why he's coming back. It says here the contract at Ruda Velenge expires in 2020. So imagine Bronny, right? We know he can't play for the Lakers. But instead of sending him to the G League, we want him to get experience in the actual NBA. So we'll send him to the Charlotte Bobcats, and then the Charlotte Bobcats will promise us that he plays in the first team. I hope that clears that up for you. So yeah, these two young players with great potential are on loan, and they'll be back. Player development, head coach support is average. Respect from players due to positive relationships. I just got here. How do I have positive relationships? Whatever. Copy. Nice, nice, nice. Can you make a player lose value before the end of his contract? Yes. Yes, you can. If you take a player, but it won't make that much of a difference. Like you have to keep him. Like for example, right? I'll give you an example. Um, Manchester United wanted to get rid of a player called Bastian Schweinsteiger a couple of years ago. He was on a very high salary. He was old, and we wanted him out. There were teams that wanted to buy him, but he was like, those teams are not going to pay me the salary I'm getting paid here. So what did Man United do? We put him in the reserves. So we made him we made him train with the G League, essentially, with the kids. And as a professional, obviously that was humiliating. So he at first he was just angry and was like, I don't care, I just want to collect my paycheck. But as time went on, his value went down, and he wasn't even selected for the German national team. So he was like, okay, whatever, get me out. Get me out. And he signed for whoever, and he left. So and he, although his value went down, it wasn't it wasn't like, oh, his value is 50 million and then we cut it down to like 20. The value will only go down so much. It'll be like from 50 to like 40, 35 most, you know? If you're really lucky, it'll go down to like 35, whatever. But yeah, most of the time it doesn't go down that much. All right, so we have the team induction here, the team report. Let's look at the report. So this report is based off of the formation and tactics that I introduced to the team. There's the strengths and weaknesses, right? And there's also suggested players to play for in these positions. If you guys remember, I didn't actually pick players. I just put the tactics in. General performance. There's not a great deal of quality depth outside of the first team amongst players currently at the club. There is a good standard of agility. The team in general possess high level of acceleration. So I kind of got lucky there. Like the tactic really needs fast players, and from this analysis here, we have a high level of acceleration. So that's good. The formation used AS, Trenchen have not played a match of this type in their previous. Yeah, this is a new formation. Formations faced. Okay, whatever. Next. So this is the depth chart. Oh, this is bad. So essentially, right, because I have 3 strikers, I would need to have 6. No, I'd need to have 3 very good strikers to play in the first team. I would need 2 decent strikers to come in once in a while, and then I would need like 1 or 2 others to be like backups that almost never play. And I only have 3 good strikers. Everything else is bad. So I need to fix that. Next we have the midfielders. Midfield depth is good because I have 4. I only have two positions here. Comparison. I don't need to do comparisons. All right, squad dynamics. So again, here's the social part. This is the social part. Relationships. Oh my god. Dynamics informs you of the overall happiness of the squad, its hierarchy, and the relationships within it. As things stands, I have no team leaders. This is very bad. This is tragic. You need leaders. in your team. This is what happens when you don't have a LeBron James, when you don't have a Kobe Bryant, when you don't have a Magic Johnson in your team. You need leaders. So I don't know how I'm going to fix this. I don't think I've ever managed a team with no team leaders. What the hell? How can you guys have no team leaders? Who's the captain of this team? Anyway, let's read up on this. The core group is made up of players who have been at the club for roughly the same amount of time, 15 players. Secondary social group, 4 players, 2 players. Okay. Okay, so these two would be candidates for captainship. Igor Semrinek and Almadio. Okay, cool beans. Let's move on. All right, so training induction. We have good training facilities. We have 7 coaching staff. I don't do training sessions myself. Right? What's this? Can people step up, or you have to bring them up? It has to happen naturally. You know how magic just was magic as soon as you walked in. It has to just work naturally. Let me explain it. So when you come here to the squad, right? Oh, average age is 22. We have 3 internationals. All right. When you come here to the squad, let's pick who's the best player right now. All right. This guy, Ashraf, whatever else, right? Let's call him Ashraf only. When you come here to the stats, mental, right? You come here to this specific stat here, leadership. This attribute reflects the player's ability to influence players around them on the pitch. Teammates will often rally around them. So to your question, Big Mad Mo, this has to just happen. Like the player, he needs to have it in him. He needs to, like Ham says, he needs to have that dog in him. So what I would do, right? Like right now, hold on, let me change this selection. I want to see okay, attributes. There we go. Mental, right? So let's see the mental of these players, specifically leadership. So you see Igor, for example. This guy is definitely my captain. Exactly. And he can play. Because what happens is players that can that they can evolve into the leadership positions, they need to not only have the leadership points, right? But they need to be good. They need to play consistently. You can't lead from the bench. And it's not easy to find players that have high attributes for leadership and they're also good. There's lots of instances where a player has high leadership, but he's not very good. He's like a rotational player. He comes in once in a while, or fuck it, he's just a backup player, you know? So, to your question, no, you can't make someone step up. You have to have that dog in you. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I just want to delegate here. Plan general training. I'm going to delegate individual training for, all right, see, individual training, I'm going to handle that. But general, I delegate. All right. I hope that cleared up your doubt there, Big Mad Mo. Ooh, our first press conference, gentlemen. Our first press conference. It's time to meet the media. Let's go. Okay, so what happens here is this is like the media room. I don't know if you guys can see through like the text here, but there's like chairs here, and they assume that you're sitting there, and this is where like the reporters sit. Anyways, here's the question. Hi Lamar, What are your initial thoughts on taking the trenching job? Oh, this is a terrible job. Is there any way for me to be like, dog, I'm just here to collect a paycheck? Uh, Excited? No. Looking forward? No. Of this great club? No. I'm delighted to be the new Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. No comment. I don't wish to discuss this. No comment. Many people think that Trench's payroll is simply too small for you to bring in the high quality players. Yeah. That's true. What are the options here? Yeah, this is realistic. I'll work with what I have. No talks are planned. Yeah. What attracted you to Trenching? It's the logo. Is there an option for the logo? Everyone's trying to develop themselves. Damn it. There's no option for the logo. All right. Did you have any reservations about the job? Yeah, I wouldn't say there were reservations, but I'm under no illusions about the scale of the task. I know that it won't always be easy, but that was part of the allure of coming here. Yeah, let's go. What was it about this job in particular that appealed to you? Um, I prefer not to. Yeah, I'm not trying to lie. We're led to believe that you're quite heavily focused on the integration of younger talent. How do you intend to factor that into your day-to-day coaching? Yeah, I intend to give those deserving a chance to prove they can play at this level. Yeah, that's fair enough. Does this squad have the necessary quality to achieve your targets? Yeah, definitely. Have you met the players yet? I still haven't met the players. Damn. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So that was the press conference. Please tell me what you guys thought about that press conference. Was that dry? Are you less interested in press conferences? Can I skip through them? What do you guys prefer? All right, so first match. Friendlies, I don't really care that much about who plays. So instead of picking the players myself, I'll just select here on quick pick, right? And then oh, okay, sorry, just quick pick. No need to see you. I want to see you win a match. All right, we're doing a match. We're going into a match right now. We're doing a match right now. All right, so the teams are warming up. Oh my God, it's been 2 hours. Jeez. All right, so we'll play this match and then carry on Saturday. All right, so it's not really a match. It's like a friendly between the my main team and like the youth team. Here you get to give a pep talk, right? So my assistant manager, right, gives me like the mood of the room. Says many players appear to be distracted despite the overall good mood. We should remind the team that they're expected to get a result here. So I can either select, right? What the fuck? What happened? I'm selecting a pep talk. It's not letting me select. Oh fuck. It's the tutorial that's blocking me. Jeez. Alright, anyway. Here. I can select the pep talk, right? Or I can hand it over to my assistant. I can hand it over to my assistant. Obviously, I'm going to give the pep talk because I'm the manager. Yeah, have fun, guys. All the best. Have fun. All right. Kick off. And there's your match, gentlemen. Actually, let me edit this because, oh my God, this tutorial. All right. So what happens is it skips over parts that are not like key. and then gives you the highlights. Oh, goal. Are there replays on this? I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Wait a minute. There's no replays? Hold on. Where's the replay? Oh, okay, here's the replay. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, so my team's winning, obviously. I mean, it's the main team. So, obviously we'd be winning. Alright, let's go. So my team's the one in white. Won the header. There it's... Oh my... What? Don't let the kid score. Alright. Does it happen to have Cran boss fights against the manager? What does that mean? What do you mean Cran boss fights? I don't understand. Richie, explain. Okay, throw in. Uh-huh. What are you doing? Why are you shooting from that far? Karen boss fights. No. There's no Karen boss fights. This guy. Alright. Let's try again. Exactly. Okay. That's what I wanted. Focus on the fullbacks, and the fullbacks will deliver beautiful crosses. There we go. See, this is what I want to see. I want. Is that a penalty? That looks like a penalty. Well, that wasn't a penalty. What the fuck? All right. Anyway, as I was saying, what I want to see is I want to see the camera on the opposition side. I don't want to see my goalkeeper. That's a sign that we're doing well. The goalkeeper, I should never see my goalkeeper. Wow, my strikers are shit. So many opportunities, and they scored one goal that was like a corner, and I think the defender scored the goal. Okay, that was a bad corner. All right. I'm liking this. Penalty. There we go. Thank you very much. Itadakimasu. Don't miss. All right then. Okay. Considering my style of play, this should be game over. Nice free kick. Another corner. That was pretty shit. Game over. 3-0. Yeah. Oh. Yep. 4-0. It's not even half time. I'm glad I don't have a camera on me right now. I have a very satisfied grin on my face. Are we gonna score 5? Are we gonna score 5 before the end of oh my god. That's 5-0. Before halftime. That's before halftime. Yeah, yeah. We might score 10. We might score 10 by the end of this game. See how rarely we see damn they scoring. Yep, yep. They're doing the damn thing. Oh, that was almost number 6. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god. 6-0 at halftime. Yeah, yeah. I would say the game's over, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm very happy. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get 12. Hold on, let me pause the game. Can you guys see? Can you guys see Lamar right here? Can you guys see Lamar right here, seated? Like he's not standing. If you see the opposition coach, right, Mr. Martin, whatever, he's standing. Lamar is taking a seat. He chilling, chilling like a villain. Like there's no, I don't have to say anything. They looking good. Oh yeah, they're looking very good. We might score 12. If we do the same thing that we did in the first half, we might score to, oh my god, 7. 7-0. Yeah, this is a nice send off. I might have to stream Football Manager every day before I go to bed. This is a very nice send off. I'm gonna have sweet dreams tonight. 8. 8. Oh fuck. All right. All right. Nasty. Check how we connected with that one. That was a very nice volley. Oh, okay. You defended well against that one. All right. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So now I need to make some substitutions. So usually at like the 60 to 70 minute mark, that's when I start checking the stamina levels of the players. Anyone that's like 70 or below, I'm taking you to the bench, right? So substitutions. All right. So we need to switch out the right center back. So we'll put in this guy because he can play the position. Marian Pisoja. We're also going to take out Keston Julian. So left wing back. So Ivenzo will come in for what? Wait, this guy can't play. Okay, he's a right wing back. I need a left wing back. No, I don't have a left wing back. Fudge. Oh no. Okay, so I'll just move Julian to the left, and then Ivenzo will come here. Oh, I might be in a spot of bother. All right, all right, all right. Central midfielders. Milan, whoever can go in there, and Adrian Slavic. Nope. Oh, Adrian Slavic can't play that position. Lamine. Yeah, Lamine can play. All right, done. And now with those substitutions, it's game over. It's done. There's no way they're gonna come back in 20 minutes. Number 8. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Looks like they wanna try something. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Oh well. 80 minutes. All right, 10 minutes to go. Game's almost over. Come on, guys. One more. One more. We need one more before the game's over. Ah, that was so weak. That was. Are you even trying to score? It's like he was passing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Good defense. Ah, fuck. Come on, guys. Don't do. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. 7-1. It's a win is a win. It's fine. I just wanted to get the shutout though. I wanted to get the shutout. All right. All right. Game ended 7-1. Let me give them a pep talk and say I'm satisfied with the performance. And there you go. Michael won't be held by. Oh, okay. So this is like a last little section that I wanted to add before we leave. So every press conference, right, that I take, there's reactions from it. There's fallout. You could, like, players could play better. They could play worse. Some players could even ask to get transferred depending on what you say in the press conference. So you have to go a bit gentle. Like this one, for example, is a bit antagonistic. Michael won't be held to ransom by players. Like, that's not what I said, right? Like, what I said is I'll work with what I have. No talks are planned with the board in terms of buying players. But look at what the headline says. So classic, right? Classic blowing things out of proportion. Trenchant meet expectations in dominant win. So basically it's like an analysis of the game that we played. 32 shots to 9. We had most of the possession. And yeah. That's essentially it. And so the legend of Lamar Michael starts. Richie, you and Big Man Mo are gonna get me fired because there's gonna be very key like decisions to make that I'm going to leave up to you two, and I can already see it. You guys are gonna make you guys are gonna make the worst decisions, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna click whatever you guys say I should do, and then let it happen. Anyway, fellas, that was Football Manager. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on tomorrow's show with me and Ham Solo on the lowdown, whether it's on Thursday, if I end up streaming Football Manager again as well. I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' feedback. But for now, I really do have to catch some Z's and pass out. What's this, Rachie? It's like the RPG feature where you chose the polite answer, then the protagonist proceed to curse the mother. Exactly, Rachie. You hit it on the nail. You hit the head on the head of the nail. Yeah, that was pretty cool though. I'm happy you had fun, Big Man Mo. I'm happy you enjoyed that, and I hope you guys come through again. On Thursday or other days that I stream. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much, Reggie, for the super chat. The $2 Canadian. Very generous for the Football Manager 2025 jar. Dude, really appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, guys, I have to go. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow on the lowdown with Ham Solo. I'll be here. Ah, nice.